Well, welcome to our mindful cycling class today. I'm glad you're here. Let's just sit up nice and tall like I am. Pedaling very slowly, very, very light resistance. Let's just feel our spine holding our upper body upright. Letting the shoulders relax, the arms just hang loosely. Let's return to the handlebars now. Just rest your hands lightly on the handlebars. Keeping your elbows slightly bent, your shoulders away from the ears. Allowing the belly to relax. You don't need to hold the belly in. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. Just a resistance so it's nice and light. And let's start to pick up our pedal speed a little bit. So with our really light resistance, let's accelerate our legs up to around 95 RPM. Just bringing some warmth into the muscles and getting our bodies ready to work today. Pedal faster like this, we want to try and keep the hips nice and steady on the saddle. There's no bouncing in the hips. There's no twisting the upper body around. Oh, it slowly legs down again. Maybe sit up tall for a second. Back to our handlebars, and again accelerate the legs up to around 95 RPM. Still with very light resistance, just trying to loosen the leg muscles up a little bit. Hear the rhythm of the song, you can match my leg speed. Now let's slow the legs down again. Noticing how the heart rate is coming up now and the breathing is picking up. leaving your resistance exactly where it is, still very light. We're now going to increase our pedal speed, further warming up the legs, and you'll start to notice now that your heart rate and your breathing come up even more. And we're going to try and reach 105 RPM. For some of you, that might be hard to do. If you can't get going that fast without bouncing in the saddle, no worries. Go as fast as you can while still remaining very relaxed in the saddle. Think about stitching together a beautiful full circle pedal stroke. And remember, our resistance is still very light. We don't want our legs screaming in pain. We're just trying to bring warmth into the body and fluidity. All right. In 3, in 2, and 1. See if you can come up to around 105 RPM. This is exactly it right here. Slow your legs down. And notice how your breathing is right now. Even though we have very light resistance on, we should be experiencing an increase in the heart rate, and thus the breathing. And then we're noticing some warmth coming to the muscles of the legs. We're going to do this 2 or 3 more times. Let's get ready for our next one. In 3, 2, and 1. Accelerate the leg speed upward. Try to hit 105. If you can't get there, that's okay. Do the best you can while still keeping the hips very nice and relaxed on the saddle. Two, one, slow the legs down. I want you to notice the breathing now, your heart rate. If you have a heart rate monitor, go ahead and take a look at it. 2 more to go. This time, watch my hips. Watch how they stay settled on the saddle. They're not bouncing up and down on the saddle. And the movement is fluid and smooth. Let's get back to our handlebars. In 3, 2, and 1. Come up to 105 again, or the best you can do. Still light resistance. You notice how my hips stay steady on the saddle? Now slowly release down. Do one more short. And then we'll transition into a hill. So come back to your handlebars now. We're going to come up to 105, and then we'll transition into a moderate hill. And we'll talk about that hill when we get there. All right, come up to 105 again. I want you to practice keeping your upper body relaxed, your shoulders away from your ears, your hips calm. All right, let's transition into a hill now. Slow your legs, add resistance. Allow your body now to just sense the rhythm of this song and align to it. If it's comfortable for you, just go ahead and close your eyes and just feel the music. And as always, just check the rhythm of my legs if you can't feel it. Now let's talk about what a hill is. It's something that is a little bit scary. It causes discomfort in the muscles of your legs. It drives your heart rate up. And one of the ways we make sure we're all doing the same workout, even though some of us are stronger than the others, so we think about time to exhaustion. I paid you $500 right now to hold this as long as you could. I would want you to have a time of about 7, 8 minutes, something like that. That sounds unbelievable to you, you have too much resistance. If that sounds easy to you, you have too little. All right, dial your resistance way down. And notice you're out of breathness now. On a scale of 1 to 10 out of breathness, I would say that hill made me about 7. I'm now sweaty. And as you probably can tell, a little bit out of breath. That's what a hill does. All right, we're back to light resistance now. Let's explore a little bit of a challenge on a flat road. We're going to come to 95 RPM. And we're going to add resistance so that at 95 RPM it feels like we couldn't hold it 5 minutes. And again, that'll be a different amount of resistance for all of us. It'll be a different power output for all of us. Ready to try? In 3, 2, 1. Come up to 95 RPM and add resistance. And once you get there, Think to yourself, could I do this 5 minutes? I want your answer to be no. Now, slow your legs, leaving the same resistance. So we didn't touch the resistance now. You notice how that gets you out of breath? Those are hard efforts on a bike. Some of the most challenging. To hold the hard gear in the 90 RPM range. Let's do one more. Come down to your handlebars. You've left the resistance where it was, so we're just going to accelerate the legs. And 2 and 1. Accelerate the legs. Allow your body to find this rhythm. Wonderful. Ease your resistance down. Just spin your legs easy for a few seconds. Without adding in resistance at all, just let your legs find this rhythm right here. This is a mind-body practice. Hearing the rhythm, processing the rhythm in the brain, paying attention to the rhythm, and then through the nervous system, getting the legs to move on the rhythm. Now, add in resistance. It feels like a slight grade. Not a steep hill, a slight grade. You feel your legs now working against gravity as you hold this rhythm. If you had to hold this for 10 minutes, you'd be able to do it. Maybe even 15. That's the kind of effort we're looking for right now. We'll change that. Always with the shoulders relaxed, the belly's relaxed. You're breathing deeply from the diaphragm. Let's change our resistance now. So that 8 to 10 minutes seems like the very most we can do. You might have noticed I moved my hands to the middle of the handlebars here. I do that when I climb. It allows my back to be just a little more upright. Which then allows my hips and lower back to work more effectively in that top part of the pedal stroke. You'll notice that if you practice becoming a little more upright when you climb, low cadence, heavy resistance. Let's finish up this climb now with heavy resistance. Feels like you could not hold it for 5 minutes. And I want you to sense the lower back and the hips engaging over the top part of that pedal stroke. And then just breathe. Let's reduce our resistance back to flat road. Increase your pedal speed. I'm going to allow you to find the rhythm of this song on your own. The effort should feel like we're on a flat road with moderate effort. And I want you to just be present with this music and see if you can feel the rhythm. We're going to take a break after this song, so let's get in a resistance now. It feels like you couldn't hold it 5 minutes. Feel like it, you can add a little bit more to finish up this effort. Beautiful. Turn it way down. Way down. Slow your legs. Just take nice deep breaths. Get some water. Can you hear my breathing?
I was lost early on, taking the lonely way around.
One of the beautiful things about using subjective measures of effort, time to exhaustion,
Another pair of shoes are walking
perceived exertion, perceived exertion.
All alone, but it turns out
So that allows us, all of us, different levels of fitness, different experience cycling, to work at the same level.
Just us two. We could fly across the world or stay right in this room. I don't need a thing, 'cause I have you.
Feel free to sit up like I am, and once again, bring your awareness to your spine.
Down and out and out
Model it to the base of your skull.
Until you came
See if you can notice how
around,
those
took my
vertebrae
frown and fixed it up.
hold in your upper body weight.
Yeah, we'll grow and change and move away, but one thing stays the same. You and me together, a forever kind of love. I don't need a thing, 'cause I have you. All I need
At the same time, your breath is slowing and your
just
heart rate is
us
slowing down. Good to pay attention to that as well.
We could fly across the world or stay right in this room. I don't need a thing, 'cause I have you.
Now that our heart rates are slowed a bit from that last effort, let's bring our leg speed just 75 or so.
I don't need a thing.
So coming
I've
up.
got you. All I need is here, just us two.
We've got some challenging challenging efforts. The first
We could fly across the world or stay
few
right
minutes.
in this room. I don't
We're going to practice
need
visualization.
'cause I have you.
I want you to think of a road you know really, really well. Preferably out in the country or by the ocean. It's flat. No traffic at all. No stop signs, no stop lights. And it's just you out there on your bike. We're going to be going along at a speed that feels challenging. And I want you to practice seeing that road in front of you, seeing the scenery around you. If you can, feel the texture of the road coming to you through the wheels, the frame, into the saddle and handlebars. Use your senses to be as present as possible on that road. Let's start by adding a little resistance, bringing our leg speed up to something in the 90 RPM range. That's a perfect cadence for trying to move quickly along a flat road. And we said we're going to make this exercise level. We're working. But I want it to be something you could hold 20 minutes or so. That recreates the feeling of being out on a bike on a flat road. If it's comfortable for you, we can close our eyes. We're seeing that road out ahead of us. We can smell the ocean or the trees or cornfields, whatever it is. We can smell it. See yourself on your bike. Moving through the air. Noticing what's happening to your heart rate now. During these kinds of efforts, we can practice body awareness, checking in to make sure the shoulders are away from the ears, the elbows have a slight bend in them. Sensing the hips stable on the saddle. If you want to be advanced, we can now tune into the engagement of the muscles in different parts of the pedal stroke. different muscle groups are engaged. See if you can notice those. Over the top, hips, glutes, lower back engage. Just past 12 o'clock on clock face. We start to feel the quads engage. Of course, the calf muscles are engaged as we drive power into the pedal. As we come through the bottom of the pedal stroke, we can visualize or imagine scraping mud off the ball of the foot ever so gently. Fatigue is setting in now. This is true. Your heart rate is up. I'm dripping sweat. I don't know if you can see that. This is one of the most beautiful parts of cycling. Still visualizing your road. Wonderful. Turn down your resistance. Slow your legs. That was a beautiful, almost 7 minutes of mindful, focused fly road riding. It's got me out of breath. We haven't come out of the saddle much today, so let's go ahead and do that on this song. We're going to be climbing low RPM, 60 RPM or so, heavy resistance, challenging in the muscles. And we'll hold that rhythm as we add resistance to stand up on it. I'll show you. Adding resistance. Get to like me around 60 RPM resistance. That feels like we've entered a moderate hill now, not just a rise, not a super steep hill, just a moderate hill. As always, noticing the muscle engagement throughout the whole circle. When I count down, I want you to add more resistance while holding the rhythm, and then rise up onto the pedals to drive that heavier resistance with your body weight. Watch me as I do it. I'll show you the posture we want. In 3, in 2, and 1. Adding resistance. Holding our rhythm. You notice how I'm nice and tall? I'm driving my weight through my hips at the top part of the pedal stroke. Now, keeping the same rhythm, reduce your resistance. Let's sit down back into seated climbing. Now, if you're not used to that, you'll be very much out of breath. That's what standing climbing does to you. Let's try it one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Add resistance. Hold your rhythm. Stand into it. All right, come on down. Reduce. All the way down. I want you to hear how out of breath I am. For some of you, that might be a new way of approaching standing on a bike. But in outdoor riding, we stand in order to use our body weight to push a very, very hard gear. Like in a climb, when it becomes almost too hard to pedal seated anymore, then we stand and add our body weight to it. That helps. On a flat road, we might shift to 2 or 3 gears harder and stand to accelerate away. So if that didn't get you out of breath like it did me, just add more resistance next time. I'm in really, really good cycling shape, and I just add resistance. That makes me out of breath after 20 seconds or so of standing. And you can do the very same thing for yourself. All right, let's bring our leg speed up to around 90 RPM, bring in some flat road resistance. Moderate level. You could hold this 20 minutes or so, maybe even more. We just want to be smooth for the next few seconds. Together, let's just do a quick scan of our body, starting with the neck. Let's make sure that we're looking about 5 to 10 feet out ahead of us so that the neck is not hung over. It's more upright, parallel with the rest of the spine. And then, of course, we want to check in with the shoulders and make sure they're away from the ears. And there's a slight bend in the elbows. And then to the hands on the handlebars, you notice I don't grip the handlebars really hard. I just rest my hands on them. Very often in the palm of my hand, like that. Just resting there. Reach down, add just a tiny bit of resistance. Just enough that your legs notice it as you hold 85, 90 RPM. By adding just a tiny bit of resistance, we fine-tune our body awareness. Let's try it again. Add the tiniest amount that you can still sense in the muscles there. We're still at a moderate level. we start to feel the heart rate increase a little bit. Breathing pick up in tandem a little bit. Now let's practice being as smooth as we can be. Instead of thinking about stabbing at the pedals, we want to think about creating full circles using all the muscles of the legs and the hips. And we just breathe and focus the mind. All right, our final working song is going to be a hill. Let's make it really challenging. Let's make it a steep hill. We'll come out of the saddle a couple times. Add heavy resistance. Find a rhythm of around 60 RPM. Notice my hands immediately go to the middle here. It's just habit for me. It's just habit to put my hands towards the middle on a climb. And remember, a climb is scary. It creates doubt in the mind. For our purposes, we define a climb as something you could not do for 10 minutes. This effort right here, you could not do for 10 minutes. My heart rate's going up a lot right now. But I want you to notice I'm still relaxed. And I want you to notice the torquing motion in my hips. I'm not doing that on purpose. That's the lower back and the glutes getting engaged at the top part of each pedal stroke. I want you to sense that. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Ready to stand with me? Same rhythm. Add resistance. Rise up onto the pedals. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Add that resistance. Come on out. This is very challenging. Nice and tall, hands light on the handlebars. All right, come on down. Reduce your resistance, hold the rhythm. Releasing tension in the belly to pull that air in. So remember, time to exhaustion. At this point, this should be an effort you couldn't hold for another 6 or 7 minutes. I promise you we won't go that long. But we need to get our muscles working at that level. All is one. kind of stand up again. I'll count you into it. In 3, 2, 1. Add that resistance. If you're new to this feeling, play around till you get something that you can maybe do for 30, 40 seconds standing, maybe 45. It's very hard, much harder than most people are used to from spin class. Now, hold in your rhythm, reduce the resistance. We're gonna finish up right here. Bring your resistance down to extremely light. Notice you're out of breath at this very moment. One of the things I like about adding or taking out resistance based on how it feels is it allows me to really tune into how my body's feeling. It forces you to. It forces you to go, how hard is this? What do my muscles feel like? How out of breath am I? And then think about, could I do this for another 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? It's all body awareness. So that's a wonderful part about using subjective measures of effort. And then the other thing is, we can all work at the same level, no matter our fitness. Go ahead and sit up like I am. We have extremely low resistance. We're pedaling extremely slowly. And we're just going to let our arms hang to the side, let gravity pull them down. Let your shoulders come down. And all we want to do now is pay attention to how our breathing is slowing and our heart rate is slowing. Wonderful practice in our cool down is to think back 45 minutes or so, 50 minutes, and try to remember our mental state at that time and our physical state. Maybe you were stressed out. Some worries on your mind. What we should notice is after 45, 50 minutes of mindfulness-based writing that we are less stressed and more calm. Thinking more clearly. All of these are proven benefits of both mindfulness and aerobic exercise. Those two together are very powerful. So it's helpful to notice that, to intentionally notice that. Wonderful ride today. just keep pedaling slowly and easily like this until your breathing is back to normal. And then stretch your calves by standing up like this with your feet at 3 and 9 o'clock, switching positions after 30 seconds or so. And then once you're off the bike, stretch your quads. And then also stretch your hamstrings. I do it by using the top bar of the bike. Wonderful ride. We'll see you next